Previously on T-Man 978.
That's the Japanese version, because they didn't release this color scheme in Voyager class in the US for some crazy reason.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Let's review the only Decepticon in this wave, Decepticon Dreadwing. Actually, it's not Decepticon. They have prefixes, but he don't. He combines with Starscream, as you can see right there, to form some type of combiner. Lord knows what it's going to be named. Here's this stuff, and here's a little short character overview right there. Inside the packaging, he has this collector's card. Here is who he's teamed up with. He's teamed up with Leeds Maximo. So, there you go with that. Here is Dreadwind out of packaging, and I actually like him. I know it. I am shocked and amazed, but I actually like this figure. It's good. Only thing that I can complain about is I wish it had double jointed elbows, which it doesn't because it's sharing an old mold, and that it's sharing parts from an older mold. It's basically Skydive, heavily retooled. I don't know if anybody else showed this actually off in their videos yet, but heavily retooled. Several things are changed. The shoulders are different. The shoulders right here, this part is different, and the actual top of the shoulders is different, giving them a whole different body frame and whatnot. But the actual bicep and everything going down is exactly the same, except this has an extra little chunk of plastic right here. That's a tab. This doesn't have that. And the port right here is circular for these new Prime Master weapons. So that's different. The legs are completely identical going down, but the torso and the combiner piece have different parts, and the head is different. Also, the wing placement is different, but things like this bugged me on this figure right here. That hollowness, I completely, totally forgot that it is exactly the same right here on Skydive. So, yeah. And since these wings aren't up here anymore, this isn't covered anymore. So you have to deal with that as well. But I'll show you more in vehicle mode as far as how they can compare. As far as this color scheme, I really like this, and it really makes me like this figure. This is what he's supposed to look like if you have him transformed correctly, but I like to bring these wings forward myself. That further distinguishes him from a typical Aeriobot, because they don't have wings on the legs. This is what it would look like. So, I don't have much of a problem with this. One thing that really makes me wish it had double jointed elbows even more, they molded in the look of double jointed elbows, but he doesn't have it. I like to put this here, but of course you don't have to have that there. There are several other places you can port it. Like you could port it on his back if you wanted to get it out of there. But he has this feature where you pull down this all the way down, and you can port this into there. So when he gets a Prime Master, come on, you might have to put your finger back here to stop it from moving. When he gets a Prime Master, he can plug that on and be powered up. Of course, this comes out to be his secondary little handgun. It's better than the other guys because it's actually solid, and you can fully see that it has 3 barrels, which is cool. So here he is with both guns in his hands. And I like this gun. They put the hollowness, because all of these have to have hollowness now, they put it on the bottom. So the joints are tight. They are way tighter than this floppy dude. I can't remember if this thing was so floppy when I first opened it, but the joints are tight, and I like that. So can't complain too much. I mean, I guess I could complain, but I'm not. It is what it is. I like this figure. Articulation. The head is on a ball joint, but he can only do that much. Swivel around. I mean, you could bend this end to make him look down more, but then you got that going on. You could bend that forward to make him look up more, but yeah, same thing. Goes around like that, out like that. Bicep swivel, elbow bends 90 degrees, no wrist. This joint right here that I've been complaining about in all of these Power to Prime Deluxe reviews. I don't like that the crotch is split in the middle. That separates that much, kicks forward that much, goes back that much. Rotates here, bends about 90 degrees, and that's that. Transformation. Take all the weapons out of his hand. And we could go ahead and rotate his head backwards. Leave this like this for now. Bring this up and put it right there. So now we're working with that. Move this out of the way. Open this up. And we can accordion these down into here. Come on. Work with me. I said these joints are tight, which is a good thing, but it kind of makes it fight with you a little bit. Get everything tabbed together as best you can. Move the hand out the way, sorry. I'm making this look way harder than it actually is. Now we can rotate this down like Skydive used to, but of course it looks way different. And swing this wing out and bring this up to here. Basically peg that up into there and peg the arm into the side. Same thing over here, swing this around. Peg it into the back of the arm and peg this arm into here. Almost feels like I'm not doing something right. But bring that down and bring that down. And boom. He is a jet. Looks just like a freaking aerial bot. And that's basically what you're working with. You can put this Prime Master gun up here. And you could have some cannons up there. Or you could reverse it this way. And they could be like extra thrusters. And a Prime Master can fit in there to power him up. You can pretend these are cannons. And you could put this gun right here. If you want to, maybe you can pull this out and put this here. Of course, also you could port the guns into there as well. So that's what you're working with as far as him. Now, yeah, these are the soft, pliable plastic, but these aren't all that pliable. Here's this comparison. I'm just realizing that these wings are exactly identical. Only difference is the way they transform. These wings are attached to his shoulders, whereas these have a hinge that's on his leg. So that's cool. They did some extensive retooling. And like I said, you can't even find a toy line out there where they don't reuse parts. So it is what it is. Stuff like that bothered me 2 years ago during Combiner Wars, but now I'm a little bit lenient. And it probably doesn't help that I didn't pay for these. So if these things go to that price that I saw originally, where deluxes are $20, then I don't know. If that happens at every store, I don't know how long I can collect these figures, or Hasbro figures, if they keep raising the price to make like Voyager class $30 and whatnot, when Voyager class was only $20 like 3 years ago. So that's a hard pill to swallow. But combine mode, you want to bring this out, bring this forward, rotate. You're gonna have to pull this forward, but rotate that up like that. Maybe turn his head around so you don't actually see his face. Bring these up like that, and now basically he can be a foot or a shin with a foot ported in right here. So there you go with that. Thing to note, I put this piece into Jazz and it actually wouldn't fit. So hopefully that won't be the case with the real combiner port piece with the Voyagers when they come out. Full disclosure, I haven't looked at the instructions for this, but we know how this works. Open that up, open that up. Bring this up to here so that these two holes are there, and we can port this into that. Now we can roll this up, rotate the arms around so they can be out of the way. I'm not sure the official orientation, but like I said, whatever. We can keep these wings down, and now basically he is an arm. Take this thing right here, open these fingers up, rotate this out, do this. Like I said, this isn't officially in the instructions, but I put that there and I bring the thumb there so that this could be like the base of his palm or whatnot. In my mind, that makes me feel better. Now he is an arm, and that's okay. But anywho, I already gave my opinion on this dude. It's an okay toy. The joints are tight, and I like that. It's extensively retooled from previous molds, and a lot of people won't like that, but I actually don't care. It actually looks like what it's supposed to look like as far as a G1 toy. I love this little Prime Master punchy arm thingy gimmick, and I'm cool with that. So I like him. I like him even more than the freaking Dinobots. But anywho, if you like this video, let me know in the comments by commenting. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe, share. T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Here's a bonus. You can port this up there if you want. Yay!
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos.